Firstly, going into this chapter, Eden Zero, chapter 44, I would like to thank it for doing what I wished Fairy Tale did this week. If you've watched that review or you haven't, either if you watched it, you know what I mean. If you haven't, I'll TLDR real quick. It was much more of a goofy chapter in between arcs, which is understandable. Series do that all the time, but I was salty that there was literally nothing important to the plot in the chapter, and this chapter, Eden Zero, it was mostly goofy in this chapter, but it ended importantly. It had a obviously important esque start, but with Xiao Mei just talking to them, going over, oh, did you like the Digitalis arc? Being fourth wall breaking as she does, as this character with some, you know, pretty crazy awareness with the fact that she's in a story. Um, that was at the start like okay, cool, but it wasn't as vital as I'd say the ending. But a lot of the chapter was characters interacting, being goofy, being funny, and just looking at different outfits. Again, it was a fun chapter for the most part, and then right at the last moment, it was like, okay, here's important stuff. So getting into essentially what happened further into the chapter, going to the actual one instead of just me describing what I enjoyed them doing. The the funny thing about this whole chapter that I liked was just some of the characters' appeals to what was going on. It was very goofy, and you could tell at the same time how awkward some of them were in this situation. But some of their reactions were priceless. So Xiaomei is again talking to them about the Digitalis arc and just kind of like talking to us, the readers. And then she kind of stops because she has guests, and she's like, "All right, it's who knows how long it's been since I've had someone come visit me. So hang on, I'm gonna go talk to them real quick." Meanwhile, they're in the outfit factory of Eden Zero, the dress factory as it's called, and the characters are just like getting new outfits while they're waiting to get to Mildian. And I'm wondering why, because we know they have that kind of like teleport, that warp. It's not really warp drive. I can't remember what it was called, the just fast travel, pretty much. You teleport to location, but it doesn't like just put you on the planet or just put you directly out of it. I imagine there are rules like you have to be such a distance away when teleporting to it. And then, they move in and then they bring in their Rebecca's old ship and fly down. But we'll get to what happens at that point when we get there. Until then, they're just messing around doing outfits, and they're all just kind of like chuckling and having a good time. And Shiki just really wants people to wear this maid outfit, and it's super lewd. Like it's mostly see through, and he's really determined for it. He's trying to get Rebecca to wear it, and then she's like, "I'm not doing that. Why would I do that?" Well, Pino is just like, I detect lust within this. And I do think that's funny. I liked in the previous chapter when she was talking in response to Witch, when she's like bad words detected, when she was swearing. I love Pino already. She's very likable. She's very funny. But their characters are just kind of like getting analyzed. They're getting their outfits after their bodies are getting scanned. They're just messing around with the fact that they can put on. They can pretty much make it look like you're wearing the clothes while before actually putting them on. So obviously you can maximize whether or not just looking at it and thinking, what exactly of this am I going to enjoy? You had Amora with like a normal bunny outfit, and then there was like a fluffy bunny outfit, and Wise is just having a great time, like pressing different buttons to see what she puts on, and seeing that figure as she's wearing different stuff. And Hermit is just like, yeah, and then you can use these buttons to remove anything you don't like from this outfit. And Wise is just like, I can take off anything I want with the click of a button and see what it looks like. Well, Rebecca's just got a gun to the back of his head, giving him a warning of lines to cross, which, again, pretty funny. They're all just having a good time and trying to figure out, startingly with what Homura should wear. And, of course, Shiki wants her. He's just like, where's this one? And then Pino's just like, that's the same extremely lewd maid outfit. And again, he's trying really hard. He really wants someone to wear that outfit. He's got that really awkward. So we know that Shiki's very awkward, but he had that same kind of awkwardness while he's clearly going for a more wanting to see these girls in a sexy outfit, but he's he's going about it in a very very obvious, but you can tell he can't really do it in any other way kind of like situation. He's just such a goofy dude already. He's just so unaware of exactly what people are seeing it as he's doing it. It's pretty entertaining. I like that about Shiki. It's very different from who you'd expect like Haru and Natsu to do. But meanwhile, you get Homura's design, and it's mostly her already existent outfit, but instead, she's got rabbit ears. She's got the leg stockings and like those like Japanese sandals. And I thought that was I like the meshing of that. Like it literally just fused her outfit with a bunny girl outfit. I'm hoping all of her outfits keep that long sleeve style. I don't know what that's called. I've seen it in other manga and anime. I know it's like a Japanese clothing. I don't know exactly what it's called. With those elongated sleeves like that, I do think it looks cool. You get all the characters' outfits. I liked Wise as pretty much like a member of the mafia. You got Herman as just like a sailor suit. A school uniform. Viking Happy, Fairy, Pino, Maid Cat, Maid Cat Rebecca, which Rebecca, you just got done dressing up like a cat girl. Why you love dressing up like a cat girl, obviously, with your channel, but the fact that immediately following an arc where she's like, I'm gonna be a cat girl as my avatar, she's like, okay, I can choose rather anything to be my outfit in this factory. I'm gonna be a cat girl again, but with a twist. She clearly has some huge want to be a cat girl, and I'm wondering along the line because there's the wonder of what exactly her ether gear is going to be like. I feel like she's going to get something that because we know that she said she wanted something that maybe like makes it so she can't miss or she always hits a bullseye. I feel like she's going to get like a mech suit or something, not like not like a Gundam or whatever that chick Diva or whatever from Overwatch. I feel like it'd be more like Samus. I guess that's not really a mech suit and more like a power suit or something. But I feel like she gets something more like Samus from Metroid or something, or maybe just some form of like slight armor, and maybe it'll have some form of cat ear design to it. I'm just guessing from early on, but Space Ninja Shiki kind of made me chuckle because at first I was like thinking back because we know Natsu had a whole thing with a joke of wanting to be a ninja, and I was like, he'd probably be proud. But then my thoughts immediately more after it was just like, wait, what if he runs into Jin again and they have a space ninja battle? Please, 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 Mishima, do that because I think that would be really funny yet entertaining in so many ways, as if they have a space ninja battle and especially like in not relations to, but just the fact that it's like shortly after Samurai 8 came out, the new Kishimoto series, which are Space Samurai, and we already had Jin a while ago, so it would just be like an extra layer of just like, well, I guess all these guys are doing space versions of stuff. Maybe we're gonna go to space. I don't know what, like a space Viking suit. Well, I guess that's what Robot Happy is. I mean, he's not really important, but Happy Bot, it'll kind of count. Meanwhile, they got Witch and Sister are like, okay, yeah, we'll dress up too, but but Witch is just like, all right, whatever. Get out of here, cat. I'm doing stuff. Sister is just like, okay, we'll figure this out. While Witch is just like, okay, Demon King, just tell me what exactly you want me to wear. And of course, Shiki wants her to wear the lewd maid outfit, and Rebecca's just like, you need to stop. Quit doing this. Quit doing what you're doing. But Witch was completely on board with it because she's just like, if he wants it, that's what I'll wear. But they're like, no, let's not do that. Your name is Witch. How about we give you a witch-like costume? And they ended up having kind of like twists on their own kind of roles and names. Obviously, Sister is a nurse. She's a healer. She's a healer to people, whereas Sister Witch is more of like a healer to machines in the ship. At least seemingly, if she's all about repairs to Eden Zero. And everyone just seems pretty pleased about their all designs. They all have pretty fun, kind of like goofy designs. I like their last ones more. I really liked Shiki's design with the long hair that he had in Digitalis with like this tiger stripe like tank top and the boots and stuff. I like that a lot. That's cool. Was he wearing boots or sandals? I don't remember exactly his shoes, but I really like that design that he had in general. Looking back on it. Not all these characters are just like, okay, we're going down to Mildian. Mildian looks really cool. Mildian being a reference, if you've read Ravemaster, it was the city of wizards who protected time in that series, and as well as it was where Zareth studied magic at his university in Fairy Tale, slash where Kronos was stored, slash where Demaria is from. So, I like that Hiroshima will keep small things and then carry them over into the next series, but do something different. I'm expecting the main canon for Eden Zero to be called the Aetherion canon. I really want that to happen. I enjoy that he has things kind of carry over into whatever his next work is, while doing a whole different spin on it. And it's just a small thing to look forward to. As long as it's just not like exactly the same thing, then it's fine with me. And when they get down to the planet, I liked the design. They noticed it was a small planet. I've been very much looking at a lot of the Eden Zero planets because I feel like they're not all actually that big. It feels like, when you see like a world in Kingdom Hearts where it's literally just a floating rock with like a building on it, and obviously it's not that big in reality. It's just that big to them. And because it looks pretty big, Mildian looks pretty big when you look at it, and then they go down on it, and you could tell it's a small planet. They even comment that it's a small planet, and on it you have this kind of very cool like Chinese. I don't know if that's Chinese, Asian style building. I'll just go with before I make completely wrong statements about what type of Asian architect it is. But I assume it's Chinese because isn't Zhao Mei Chinese? I don't know, but they end up going in. I figured that this was going to be Zhao Mei. There was theories people have been put out, and the fact that it's obviously, like I said, in a very, I'll just go Asian design, while her name obviously is very Asian. I'm not going to specify. I feel like it's Chinese though. Someone correct me in the comments. I feel like it's Chinese, but maybe it's Thai or something. Correct me in the comments of what kind of Asian Zhao Mei is if you made it to this point. But they end up going in, and once you get to see the cool floor, plus they take their shoes off and socks and stuff. But once they get in, that cool kind of like space watery floor, and in there is Yao Mei, the Time Oracle. So important chapter. We got important at the end. Obviously, we're now meeting Zhao Mei, and it's going to be a really weird interaction because she seems self-aware of the fact that she's in a story. And it's very weird to see a character like that who has just labeled herself to the point of being the narrator and her talking with the main characters of the story. So we'll see the next chapter, what exactly she's doing. And I wish that the Fairy Tail chapter did this because it was all goofy until the last 2 pages of this chapter of Eden Zero where we got like important plot stuff. I wish Fairy Tail did that this week, but whatever. I can wait. I've got enough content that I can hold off until then. But again, I'm very curious to Zhao Mei. I'm very curious to know what exactly she's got to say, and I'm hoping she at least hints at something to Shiki about a future event. So he has something kind of like in the back of his mind, but also the fans, the people reading it, can theorize exactly what she meant. But other than that, tell me in the comments what you thought about this chapter. I'd really appreciate it if you would thumbs up the video, friend the like button, and the subscribe button, and check out my other videos. But other than that, I appreciate everyone who's already subscribed, and I thank you all for listening. Bye.